Hello YouTube family, it is me, Miss Dana Ashley. Just a quick little video wanting to let you guys know that one of those California fires happening now is one of them just a little too close for my comfort. Here is some footage from yesterday. Today there was even more ash on my back patio and we could even smell smoke too. Later in the afternoon, I guess it stopped blowing north, which is kind of my way, and headed other directions. So all is well. Still looking for a place to bug out, so to speak. And by the way, the website is getting much closer to being up. Very excited about that. But I just wanted to get a quick shot of this posted here. This is a San Bernardino fire, El Dorado fire. And just wanted to mention, in case this fire decides to do what some of the other fires, like that one in Paradise, the Car Fire, some of the other Northern California fires, actually a lot of them, have done. Things like, oh, I don't know, flipping cars upside down or melting aluminum car wheels into rivers of flowing silver liquid in an open air fire, which is not really possible. Things like perfectly taking out homes, dustifying them into their exact footprint, leaving no trace of metal or stone components like fireplace hearths or whatever within the home, while the trees all around them still have leaves on them. Or even like leaving a pile of wood that was perfectly seasoned, completely unburned right next to it. Anyway, in other words, fires that behave in a way that is not normal. I wanted to remind people, in case that happens to happen here, God forbid, let's say that no it won't, but just in case, I just wanted to put it out there that our local Rothschild-controlled energy distribution company, California Edison, has been doing a lot of scoping out this particular area where I am over the last 18 months. In June of 2019, they had helicopters circling this community for many, many, many days, if not weeks. They were very low to the ground, shaking windows. I mean, it gave me Hollywood flashbacks. They had big camera on the front of the helicopter. They were claiming to use it to check out their infrastructure. I only found out it was Edison because it was so disturbingly loud and annoying. I went to the local UCLA conference center and asked them what they knew in this, and they confirmed it was Edison. Some guy at the lake just said that it was training for Edison. Hey, can I ask you guys, do you guys know what this is about?
Yeah, just Edison is flying around and they're planning the trees they need to remove for telephone lines.
Oh, it's Edison.
Yeah, it's just SoCal Edison.
And they're like taking video of the area to...
Yeah, so they're planning to replace the telephone poles or routing lines. So they just need to plant what trees left in the
So it's going to be a lot of trees.
I doubt it.
See a camera on the front.
Yeah, I think they're just taking it.
But anyway, they kept circling in areas where there weren't even power lines or poles either. It was almost like they were checking out topography, but it was literally over and over in the same areas. It was weird. Anyway, I was afraid after that they would come and remove tons of trees, like to, help their future FIVEG system work better or something, but they never did. And no FIVEG, thankfully, either. But anyway, about 3 months ago, in the middle of CV19 shut down everything, it was like in May or June, then Edison decides to bust out their drones and scope out even more views underneath the trees, maybe? I don't know. But that too was a little disturbing. This was off my back porch. The heck, yo. Why is a utility man using a drone? Anyway, I really hope this is nothing and that this fire continues to behave like a true brush fire like it seems to be at the moment. But I thought I would just throw a quick video up and let you guys know I'm good, and to keep your eye on the likes of Edison, whose agendas, their controllers' agendas are pushing out, like the Agenda 21 Sustainable Development Plans. Very interested in pushing projects like the one laid out in the book called Global Biodiversity Assessment, called the Wildlands Project, for the purpose, they say, of course, for protecting the wilderness, which I'm normally all for, but not when their solution is to push human beings out of their homes into compact cities that will be flooded with frequencies like that one I keep talking about that you guys know about, that would control pretty much every aspect of life, every drop of water you are allocated, even the air you breathe. So it seems to me, if you check out this map, this is the map of that Wildlands project. Yeah, the red areas, no, those aren't for humans. Those aren't for pesky humans. So, hey, could this mean that these people are keen to just let them burn? Let the wilderness areas burn down so they can then deem that these are unable to be inhabited, right? Don't know. What do you think? Anyway, these sustainable development goals that include the FIVEG surveillance grid and the total global reset we keep hearing about, it's becoming more obvious through the current event that we are living through that is the plan, because nothing else really makes sense, does it? As for the climate change being blamed on the fires, don't let anyone fool you. The climate is changing, but it is not from cows passing gas down by the equator. Well, why is it changing? Remember, geothermal engineering is not classified anymore. They admit to using it. What they do not admit is that spraying aluminum, barium, and strontium en masse can cause it not to rain. Has this effect of making our earth and trees conductive. Crazy thing. Anyway, causing trees to die makes Dana unhappy, but apparently makes these people thrilled that they're more flammable. Just look at Project Popeye to see how they already admitted that they extended Vietnam's monsoon season in the late 1960s to make our war against them more deadly. It's been declassified. It's already, you can find it on Wikipedia. So, can you only imagine how much more control over the weather they have now? China was bragging before their Olympics how they had full capacity to control the weather to ensure a perfect event. So you honestly think that the United States can't do it too? So in other words, if they wanted to end the fires, they would just rain on them. Yeah, that's what they would do. So no climate change deniers here. But as you see all these fires, just know that the climate change we're seeing is real, but due to the keepers moving forward with these goals. Instead of using the tech to bring more rain to our crops. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? More food, less drought. These psychopaths are reaping more destruction to get their new global reset and to have your freedoms on a platter as a result. So, my family, got to keep our country in prayers. The whole world needs prayers always, but America is looking more and more like that kindling to light the world on fire. Like I mentioned with my first video back in 2016. It is all lining up, and yet seeing it happen firsthand, complete with the orange skies and ash on my back porch, does not make me happy to be right. It just feels way too much like a foreshadowing event. And so for that reason, I just wanted to post a little update and let you guys know I'm good, and I'm working on 2 other videos. I plan to have a talk with the awesome Patrick Wood very soon. The website's getting closer to being finished. But let's use this opportunity to pray for the lost, to pray that corruption and evil continues to be exposed, and for all of us to get to know the voice of our shepherd more intimately than ever, that he may guide and protect us through the times ahead. Thanks for your patience, guys. Love you. Talk to you soon.